Hello dear friends, I would like to present you one tool that is very important for social entrepreneurship, in general project management, but especially the project management of social entrepreneurship related projects. And this is about community needs analysis. We have called it "An image is worth 1,000 words." Because with this tool we would like to use a lot of images, a lot of pictures to try to understand and to look deeper into a community that we will be working in. So this is a card game with a set of 80 cards which represent different areas of a community life. The cards, you can see, they are coming from various spheres of our lives: transport, relations, conflict, food, education, environment, etc., etc. So there's 80 of these cards. And the main aim of the activity is, through these cards, to try to understand what are the different issues, problems, challenges, difficulties, resources that exist in a community, which can become a base for us to understand what solutions we can actually come up with and how these solutions can be put into a social business idea. So this is basically a 10-step exercise that can be done both for social entrepreneurs, for social entrepreneurship educators, for students of social entrepreneurial programs. So this has quite a wide target group of who can actually benefit from this exercise. 10 simple steps that can bring a deeper understanding of what you can do, not to stay on a surface, but really to understand deeper issues, problems, and to try to find some kind of solutions for that. So in the first steps, what we propose to do is to explain the idea of a needs assessment. Why are we doing needs assessment? What does it mean to do needs assessment for a community? What it takes to do it? Why this is important for social business? In the second step, we give out the cards either to individuals or groups if you're working with groups. And in these cards, we ask people to name all the different issues that people can think of when they're looking at this card. For example, we have a card here with mother and father and 2 children of different sexes. So what can be an issue connected to this card? We can say it's family links, equality, social roles, gender roles, social economic situation of families in community, many things. Or there is a house with 4 people inside, which can be the issues. For example, decent housing, affordable housing, economic situations with families who cannot afford, for example, utilities in a house. Again, many different ideas with the same card. Or a card with 2 figures on a scale. What can this be? Equality, gender equality, justice, social justice, solidarity, systems of legal protection for different types of people. So you can name whatever comes to your mind when you look at these cards. So all the cards can receive X amount of their names, and once these cards all receive their names, we have quite a wide variety of situations or issues that we can have a look at. When this is done, if you're working with different groups, it's nice to come together to a plenary and to present to each other, to look to see how different groups have named the same cards. And you will be surprised actually how interestingly the same card provokes various ideas and various issues that people can have in mind. When we have the names of these cards, the groups receive the second task related to this, and this task is to choose one community that they would like to work on, one community that they would like to look deeper into. And based on this community, pick 30 of these 80 cards of the main issues that they feel are present in this community. Now, this is on a hypothesis level, but at least this is something to start with. The groups pick the 30 cards and they try, in the next step, to organize them in some kind of a logic to, again, to get a better understanding of the community. This logic can be that you cluster them by sector. You can cluster them in terms of interrelations. You can look at them in terms of cause-effect relationship. You can cluster them in terms of what brings to what or what affects what. So the groups can decide themselves how they cluster and how they organize logically these cards, again, to get insights and to go deeper into various smaller details that are relevant, interesting, quite important for the community. Once this exploration is done, then the groups again are asked to pick several of these issues. They can pick a bigger issue or a smaller issue and think of solutions. So how can this be solved? What needs to be solved? What is the ideal situation? And then based on this, already brainstorm various business ideas of how they can solve one or other situation in the community. After again this step is done, we come together all to the plenary, we present our work, we present the various solutions or various issues, and then in the end there is an important part of the exercise that is the final discussion or debriefing. When we look at how we see the community, what has been difficult, what has been easy, what has been the issues that we have opened for ourselves, what have been the issues that are difficult to tackle, so how we have actually chosen the different situations and what solutions we have come up. This is it for the exercise. You can see that the cards are very, very different. The cards represent millions of different spheres of life, which helps us actually to look beyond what we see in the first level and really to look down from the tip of the iceberg, to look also down to see what brings to issues that exist. Thank you very much. We hope you like this tool and use it both in your trainings but also in your teams when you try to come up with innovative ideas for your social business.